How y'all doing, man? You know. Damn, why this bitch extra loud, man? Yeah. Let's see. We get some dubs tonight. Y'all know what TM already. Motherfucker. Alabama. Nah, who my? That's Georgia State. Two. Alabama. Whoa.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in there. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's back to throw on second down.
Man, nigga over here blitzing this shit. Lame man, nigga. Game just started.
At the 19.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn, that nigga fast.
They got him. The pressure
Shit.
got home, and the defense makes make sure this drive comes up empty.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set.
Damn, this nigga.
Grab in the end zone.
Damn.
Buckeyes.
Man, talk about playing complimentary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
This
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wide out in motion. It's complete.
Nah, you ain't going for that, big bro.
Brought down short of the goal line.
Tweaking.
Two-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To the air, it's Milroe. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any
Man, it's a bad game, bro. Fuck.
As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Makes the grab on third. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. Tide offense rolls onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They think there's room to run to the right here.
Shit.
Wow. And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. Still running at the
Area.
And he ran away from the defense to take
What a nice start for this offense. The throw
Bitch.
getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields.
Yes, sir.
Pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit.
Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback checking the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He wants to throw it again. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On fourth down, going to the air. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And now on second down for this offense. Fires to the middle. And that pass picked off.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Do your shit. Do your shit. Do your shit.
Coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for Cole.
Yeah!
Pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20.
That's that bullshit right there.
Ohio State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Back to throw, it's Howard. To the end.
Dumbass nigga. Get up out of there. Come on now.
Inside the 40.
Come on now.
The 20.
Oh.
Inside the 10. He just set sail.
Thank you for those 2 points, big bro.
The pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams, getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Going up top on first down. Avoids pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Going for the return. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude.
Alright.
Same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking up the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking up the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Again, this is a run.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver shows motion. Got it behind the line. It's Tate. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. 16, Ohio State, 12. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
A third and long coming up here. They're trying to get to it. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
That keeps the score Alabama 16, Ohio State 12. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
To throw, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pressure time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Whoa.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Now the play fake.
No blocks, no blocks, bro.
Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And it'll be down right there.
It's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Open space at the 25. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression, and they're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure starting to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Throws to the wideout. And it's another interception as his assault on the
appreciate it.
Continues. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. At the 30.
Arra! Arra! Arra!
And he's out of bounds.
Arra! 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 Big bro quit. Big bro quit. Woo!
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender.
He that type of nigga that gonna run that bitch, I see.
The first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Makes the grab on the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open. Dump it to him. Let him do the rest. Let him get the first down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there. Just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught on the outside. It's Blue.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up fourth and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Quarterback checking off. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line gets set, first down.
Big bro.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. They're facing a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. Slips away. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. Card in the backfield. It's blue. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Ewers. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's held. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They're bringing heat. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field.
Sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Wiggles free. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Keeps it going. He'll pull it down.
Oh, man.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
He snares it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
That party like that,
He'll bring it out. It's golden. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, and maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Ewers coming after it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Hard time. Baby.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
A party like
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense.
I see they got right.
Going to the run to start this second half. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on
Ain't no way I should be lagging. My
After the
Wi-Fi too
productive first
good.
down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
The receivers
Boy,
often will run their
bullshit.
route based on a side adjustment. On third down, he drops to throw. Slips a tackle. Buys a little time. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end.
Arra. Come on now. Do better than that. Come on now.
Huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I'm gonna knock your little ass
First
up.
down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Texas. You'll call for the fair catch here. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, looking to pass. And the ball is picked off. How about that?
Seen that shit with my own eyes right there.
Inside the 40 at the 39.
That boy be, man, you gotta think before you do something, man.
Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing
Force they goddamn ball so fast, boy, I seen.
Position as well as anybody.
Got scared for a sec.
Right there.
It's okay to be scared sometimes.
This has been exactly
think next time.
The way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw. It's Milroe trying to get to it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds. And They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're trying to get to it.
Nah, that shit round, boy.
Sack, and what a stop for this
What the
defense
fuck?
to turn it over on down.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub something right. You got the lead. Multiple possessions. You're looking really, really good. You know, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to listen. It's their job to stop you. They like the offense. They're doing what they do. Look at you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job. You did it.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's held. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10.
Fuck!
Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Longhorns! And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Wants to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to...
Can anyone catch him?
Oh, my gosh.
Inside the 30.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. To the air, it's Milrow. Using his legs to buy some time.
Whoa!
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Texas offense. He's gonna pass. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bama! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Yeah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, you know, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. On the run. And
That nigga for the quick. Go ahead, big bruh. Quick. Quick. Yeah. me eat that mug. I'm trying. What? Oh. Alright, man, let's get back. Catch some more dubs, man.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Damn, man, I ain't want the ball first. Fuck.
The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense set on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Come on,
incomplete, thanks to the great defensive
tired of
pressure.
shit,
Sort of
man.
threw them out
Fuck.
of rhythm.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got
You
it
seen
in the
that
middle,
shit.
it's
I
Bernard.
snuck.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Come on, man. Move
And
the
the
fuck out
quarterback
my
was
way.
trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Right. Oh,
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here for the offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Aller. And it's intercepted. A turnover from the defense. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating a turnover and getting points off of it.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That linebacker shot through the hole so fast and timed up that snap count perfectly, getting the big hit on the running back for the tackle for loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10.
Man, I'm so tired, big bro.
2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Yeah, I
and
can
the
hear you.
extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up
You said-
to cover
what'd
the
you
kick
say?
after that touchdown drive.
You said I'm wet? Why?
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Nigga,
Singleton.
nigga just say anything when they
That
lose,
gamble
bro.
did not pay off as
Shit.
they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The
Look, nigga just saying shit now. He, like, bro, be quiet, man. Let me listen to my music.
An understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right
Yeah.
Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme. That
Bro, why you
use
talking to
against
me,
the
fool?
And after the tackle, that will bring us to
You
the
lonely,
end of the first
bro?
quarter.
You say you lonely, bro? Man, nigga, I'm streaming. I'm streaming this game right here.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
Yeah, I'm streaming this game for the night.
Back to pass. It's Aller. Pressure coming. Finds a man on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And this defense's head is
I'm
spinning. He
so
gets it
tired,
down
bro.
to the 27.
I've been winning all night.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball in the middle. I love
I'm
it.
tired of
When you
winning,
attack
man.
the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense,
Cause you try to do what?
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got
You try to get some butt? What kind of butt?
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down.
Well, I love what kind of butt you trying to get, cuz? Hold up.
Set up a good second down.
Oh, okay.
Wants to throw on second down. Unloads to the right. And that is interception.
You know, man, you got man. We got man. You said some butt.
For a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll
You got man butt and women butt. So I don't know,
Back-to-back
man.
Possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating.
Nah, you heard it, man. I thought you talking about, man, something else, man.
If I've already got one pick, but if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to get me one too.
He's
Where were you
running
from,
down
man?
for a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You from where?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of
Oh
downs.
shit.
Quarterback reacting to what the D
Nah,
is
man. I'm
showing.
from
Wants to throw on first
Jackson.
down.
uh,
Trying to make magic with his feet.
I'm a Tennessee.
Been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Man, what happened? Well, why you ain't get no butt, man?
Downs.
Who?
They'll throw it on first down.
Jackson?
That's caught. It's Haynes.
I want to get my running
Nah,
backs
I don't
the
know no
ball in
days.
space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the
Ah,
running
man,
game.
I just moved back from Texas, man.
Trying to create some space out wide, dump him the football,
Yeah.
let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
I know,
He's
man.
run out of
I'm
bounds,
gonna
but
move back soon,
Turning in
man.
a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
So what?
His offense lines up feeling awfully good
Huh?
after that big play.
What you
Looking
mean?
to pass. It's Milrow.
What you mean by that?
A little release to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Say
Second
what?
down coming up. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. He'll come out throwing on first down. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about
Wait.
this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack.
Nah,
That
I
was
don't do that.
Wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the block
Huh?
was outstanding.
And he knocks the
Nah.
extra point through the uprights. They got the late touchdown.
So I rarely do that.
Hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Say what?
Penn State sends the offense
Say
back
it
onto
again.
the field. So late in the half, this is really
I
an
would have
opportunity,
pizza.
David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
Man, put my music back in my ear, man. I don't know. I can't understand what you're saying, bro.
We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
Man, what happened? Why you ain't get no
Generate
butt,
some
man?
Momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He lets one fly deep.
You did get
A
butt?
huge pickup. All kinds of running room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone.
You say you did get
Stopped
butt?
at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
But with me,
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's
Huh?
not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup.
Man.
Something on this drive.
Nah, man, I feel
Cut
this
out
about
this
this.
lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems
You
stopping
catch
everything
that?
last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they want, and now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he reels it in inside the
Now, let's see.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43 yards away.
What the fuck? That thing got the shaking.
Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Just enough time
Man, let
for
me see
one
you do
final
something.
play in this
You're out there
half.
talking, nigga.
He's looking to throw it. He's going for it all. He's got it down the right side. The expressway is wide open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And the extra point is good. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Comes out throwing on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quick completion on the out route. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground because not much to lose this close to the end zone. And the offense will take any help it can get, and it got a little. On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Jumped on top of the pile. They'll run the sneak for it. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Well, you tried on 1st and 2nd, and you couldn't pay it off, so let's not overthink it. Let's just go quarterback sneak. Let's just let our guy get low, pick the side he wants to run to, drive his legs in for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. 1st down to start the drive after the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Allard. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Dropping back, it's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Puts him in the spin cycle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Here comes the 2-point try. Wants to go up top. Coming after it. And he's going down, sacked as they tried to take the lead on the 2-point conversion. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is
I
why
mean,
you put your hands team on the field most of the
I don't
time.
even get no
know
foot
it's
the whole
coming, and
time.
you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,
It is what it
the
is.
ball game is
Don't get no damn.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll try the left side. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
So what?
Trying to run, it's Allen. The pirouette on the run.
GG, little nigga.
They get him down, but this offense is
Took my first lot to 6 games.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They run the reverse. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And, RD, I love the creative offensive coordinators. They don't just split a guy out wide that has game-breaking speed nowadays. Now they shift him, they motion him, they put him all over the place. They put him in motion and give him...
Fires one high and deep. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's reverse. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly.
That was so fucking ass, bro.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going to pass. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That defender is lucky on that play because he was beat on that deep route. He's lucky the QB overthrew that one.
Oh, it's a reverse. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
To the air. It's Beck. Throws for the tight end. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Bulldogs looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go.
Oh, why the fuck he threw? Oh,
and he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lovett. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period.
Alabama 7, Georgia 6.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Trying to power it in. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game.
Man, that
the
was
ball right back here
beautiful.
In the 1st half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Milroe. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They'll toss it to the left. At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here they're trying to get to the edge. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll go to the ground. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Good job in coverage defending their own end zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. This time it's complete. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Georgia.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, it's back. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 14, Georgia 12.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Quarterback checking the play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. At the 35, he's open. Off he goes. Bulldozes his way through. He's at the
Dumbass, nigga.
touchdown time. And
Nah, don't quit. Don't quit. Lame, man, nigga. Come on. Play the game like a man, nigga.
scored the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama!
How about a game change?
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Alabama!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Out of the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To the air, it's Howard. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Setting up the screen. Smashes through the tackle. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space.
Time to take a shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Bulls his way forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made after the first down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I tell you, as a quarterback, it's going to be hard throwing the ball over the middle of the field against this defense because these D linemen are huge and they've got long arms. That was like trying to throw over a 10-foot tall person. Nearly impossible.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He's going to pass on second down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate on the field right now.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback checking off. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Extending the play. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll run play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already.
more game.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back.
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Iamaleava. They're setting up the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field.
What the fuck?
Makes the grab well past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just
This nigga trash, bro.
And the
I'm
defense
for the quit and go to sleep.
won't pick up at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it. Touchdown, Volunteers. And once he found some
y'all
daylight,
forget
it
off.
was
I'm
time
tired.
to make a house call.
Fuck.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was